Hi my gardening angels, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jess, and today I'm going to be maintaining my succulent garden. This happens maybe every month, every other month in my world. It's very optional, you do not have to do this, but it definitely lets you have a better look at your plants. It gives you an opportunity to check for bugs, for lighting problems, watering problems, anything that's going on with your succulent garden is just kind of giving you a closer look at what's happening, and it keeps your plants as healthy as possible. The other thing I'm going to be looking for today are plants that I can propagate, so I'm going to be separating those a little bit so I can do a video on that for you guys. Usually I just pull and go as I'm working through it, but I'm going to make a separate video since there's a little bit more on succulent propagation specifically. However, if you are interested in succulent propagation, I have two things for you. One, I have a succulent leaf propagation video that you can go check out. And two, if you've already seen that and you need a closer look at succulent propagation and for me to kind of hold your hand through the learning process, I have an online succulent course that you can go check out. There will be a link down in the bio and I'll put one in the comments. It's great. It goes over everything in a lot of detail for succulent propagation, and if this is something that you've been struggling with, I will make sure that you are successful. We have a Facebook page and you and I will be in communication with each other, and the course itself teaches you about your environment and how succulents might act in your situation and how you can make the most of them. So that's just a little tidbit. If you have not already, please hit that subscribe button so you do not miss any more of our succulent videos and other videos that will be coming up. And don't forget to like this video if you find it helpful. All right, let's jump in. All right, so first off, before I take a look at these succulents, I watered my succulents 5 days ago. This is just going to make sure that they all are fully fed and full and essentially are at the peak of their healthiest right now at this moment. So when I am going through and pulling leaves and propagating, I can do everything that I need to successfully, and they will be in the best situation possible. So I watered about 5 days ago. I highly recommend that you water before you start pulling leaves or anything, because sometimes the leaves that look dead will refill once you've watered them. I kind of went over this already, but I'm going to be looking for any bugs, specifically mealybugs. If I find any, I will be treating them and putting them aside separate from the rest so that they don't spread. I have a mealybugs video down below. If you find mealybugs on your succulents, they're a pain in the butt. But I have a video for you guys that you can go watch, and it works well for me. I haven't had a problem with them in a little bit. I guess I'll find out today if I have any more. But that's usually what I'm looking for specifically is mealybugs. I remove all the dead leaves, and I'm going to be cutting them if they are exfoliated or using them for succulent propagation. So let's go. All right, so just for a few tools to help us, I have a little trash bucket, and that's what I'm going to be putting all my dead leaves into. And then I also have a good pair of tweezers. Now you don't need tweezers, but I highly recommend it because I have fat fingers and will bump off a bunch more leaves if I'm trying to reach dead ones. So the tweezers are just kind of making it a little easier to reach into the hard, tiny places of your succulent. Working this way. Okay, so this black knight, I'm actually going to be propagating. There are two main rosettes, this base, and there is a small baby tucked down in here. I'm going to cut off this main one and give that little baby a little bit more room to grow. So I'm going to be setting him aside to propagate later. Alright guys, so this neon breaker here, I did find a mealybug on. I don't think I could get a close up of it, but you can kind of see it on my tweezers. very small. But because I found one on him, I'm gonna give this guy a good search to see if I can find any more. And then if I do, I will set him aside for treatment. If I only found that one, then I'll just call him good by removing the mealybug and put him back. All right, so I don't see any more on him, so we're just gonna say that he... Now this guy's super stretched out, so something like this, I will probably be taking a cutting and rerooting that top. So I'm gonna set him aside too. Whereas this guy, I'm going to probably cut off the top here and take this part as a cutting as well. I think I will be taking him off as cuttings to try to get more growth off of this as well. I think I'll be able to get a lot. You can see how stretched out they are, which is, they're not dying, but it's kind of unhealthy, so I want to fix that. Same with this guy, just really stretched out. So this guy probably needs to be cut a little and be given new homes. This one has no dead leaves, but underneath here, and I don't think you can even see it, but there's a mealybug right here. So. Look how full my cup got. I got it all done. So there's my one tray. Pulled out some plants to propagate, and then I just pulled out the dead leaves from this tray. But that's it. So yeah guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. I pulled off a lot of dead succulent leaves. I identified that one of the planters that I have my succulents in isn't really getting watered often enough, or it's draining too fast or something, but they all look really dry. So I think I might be moving them to different planters soon. I just don't feel comfortable leaving it in there and letting them all dry out. But I am going to be propagating a lot of my succulents, so stay tuned for that video. And I will see you guys later. Bye.